Good morning, everybody. It's June 10th, 2026. It's a Wednesday. Hump day. Woo, woo. Oh, it's a Wednesday. Woke up a little bit before my alarm, but it really wasn't too bad. I think I got some good sleep last night. What we did when I got home, played with Tristan a little bit. Kayla was tired for dealing with him all day, so I gave him a bath, no problem at all. She walked on the treadmill, which doesn't happen often, but she said if I start giving him a bath, she'd start doing it every night. Whatever. That's no problem. I did that. What did I eat for supper? Oh, she made hamburger roast. Have you guys ever had hamburger roast? It's kind of like a shepherd's pie. Hamburger on bottom. So you just brown the meat. You make a thing of mashed potatoes. You pour that on top of the hamburger, and then you get some slices of cheese and just put it on top and let it melt in. It's the simplest thing ever, and it's delicious. So I don't know, I've been eating that since I was a little kid. My mom used to make it, so I made it a few times for Kayla. She just figured out how to do it, which is pretty simple, and here we are. So that was supper last night, and then right after that I shared a bowl of Cheetos, just regular Cheetos, crunchy, with Tristan. I said, I'll eat some if you eat some, and he said, "Okay." So that's what we did. Sat on the couch next to each other, ate Cheetos, and then she went off to do her thing, take a shower and whatnot, and he said mirror, and me and him sat on the front room floor and shot basketballs into the hoop. He missed every time. I made it a couple of times. Did that. Then he wanted to play some more with some other stuff, and I'm like, I just want to sit here in the recliner. Leave me alone. But I said, bring me the ball, and I'll shoot it from here. So, I don't know. I want to have all the energy in the world to play with him, but the time I get to see him, it's late in the day. You know, I got to work at 6:30 in the morning. I clocked in at 6:40, but I got to work at 6:30. What's on the agenda today at work? I got to get there early, which I didn't leave. I mean, I'm not going to leave here super early or anything, but I got to clock in by 6:30. One of my technicians is coming in early to weed eat, because I had him mow yesterday, because we have a big Route 66 tour going by, apparently, with a whole lot of old cars and whatnot. And one of the owners of where I work came up yesterday from our big location and said, you guys need to mow the grass because it's getting tall, which it really wasn't that bad, but to impress people, we're gonna, make it look really nice. So mowed yesterday, he's gonna weed eat this morning. I'll see what paperwork I have to do. I don't think I really have anything crazy going on. I know later today we are gonna see some potentially severe weather. It's gonna storm for sure, but potentially severe weather later in the day. It's supposed to be around 4 or 5 here. We'll see how I do at work. You'll see that I need to go back in and get my hat, because I just now realized I'm not wearing a hat. I walked right by it. It's in the laundry room, and I hang it on the doorknob. So I don't know how I forgot my hat. You guys hang out right here. I'm gonna go get that. I'll be right back. Always jumping the gun. I'm telling you, I don't know how I forget the hat all the time, but it does get forgot. I got the air on in here because it's very humid out right now. That air is a little on the chillier side. I turned that right off. Well, I didn't turn it off, but I turned it down. Yeah, today's going to be potentially severe weather. Tomorrow, definitely severe weather. So we'll see how Lucas's anxiety acts with that. I'm already not excited about it, but I'm going to still try to go into work and see where it leads. I do have the... we got 2 iPads. I have her iPad charging right now, which we don't ever use them, but just in case the power goes out, we'll have the iPad. It is attached to my Amazon stick, or my Amazon account. And then on my phone, I have a hotspot, so we can tap into that if needed to get some people to go to sleep. Something I've always wanted, and I always think of this, you know, when I don't need it, is, God, these birds are nuts out here. A fan that, not a solar powered fan or anything, just a fan I can charge. And if the power goes out, you know, I like to have a fan to go to bed. Just crank that bitch up real loud and just kind of like my box fan that I have. Like where I have the box fan now, it's perfect. You know, it is perfect loud. It's not overbearing, but I mean, it's pretty good loud. You know, when I turn it on high, it doesn't hit me, but I can feel a little bit of the breeze sometimes. If I go to the edge of my bed, I can, you know, get a little bit on my face and stuff. But as far as hitting me in the face all night to, you know, make me sick in the morning or snuffly or snuffly? Is snuffly a word? Sniffly? I don't even know. Have the sniffles, I guess. A cough? Who knows? But I don't have any of those problems, so I know where it is perfect. And I like that. I set my TV timer to 1.5 hours. And whatever usually I have on, which I don't even remember what it was last night. I think it was this Max Velocity guy. And they were doing like storms that... It's live. I don't ever really watch him if he's not live unless he makes a morning video of, hey, this is what you should expect during the day if there's going to be severe weather. But it was live. They were in North Dakota and Nebraska last night. Those are the 2 places that I saw were happening with... They didn't have any tornadoes, no tornado warnings or anything, but there were some pretty strong storms out there from what I've seen. A storm usually doesn't bother me unless I don't like the buildup of the wind. Like thunder and lightning, let it fucking boom on me, you know what I mean? I'll take multiple camera flashes constantly. When I worked at Walmart down in Jerseyville, this was 2010, 2011-ish. I know it was one of the 2, I just don't remember. I worked late at night. I think I was on the 3, I think we came in at 3 to 1 in the morning shift, or maybe 4 to 1 in the morning, something like that. I was the receiving associate. I think I've said this before, that when a truck came in, like every day there was a truck. Some days there was 2 trucks. A truck came in and there are 1,500 pieces. 1,500 pieces means there's 1,500 boxes on there that you have to get off the truck. They were never... There was things that were on pallets, but it wasn't those boxes. Those things were piled high, and you had to get in there and you had to rock them sometimes because they were so high to get them to fall down for you to pick them up. We put a roller thing in there, you know, put it on the roller thing, push it down to the end. That sucked. That was the worst part of the job. But once you were done with that, and there was multiple people putting it on pallets, you know, once it got to the end, put it on certain pallets, so by the time we were done, we could roll them out to the stockers. So at nighttime, it was in their area to be stocked. They could move it if they wanted to. But anyways, at the end of the night, I remember going home. It's just after midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm telling you, never in my life, and I don't even know if it was I don't think it was pouring rain or anything, but I never seen so much lightning. It was almost like the sky was complete purple all the time. You know, it was flash, flash, flash. You could see it like a, oh my God. I used to have one of these, what's that called? Strobe light. It was like a strobe light. And I'm not even joking, it was crazy. Oh man. And nowadays, no thanks. Keep that away. The lightning though, I can deal with that, but any buildup of wind I don't like that. And I really don't like tornadoes. You know, tornado siren goes off, okay, Lucas needs to be at his house. And any time I can see, if I look at radar, because I'll look at radar, you know, I'm that person. I have anxiety. I'm not anxiety, but I have anxiety. Everybody's fucking anxiety. But I'll look at a storm coming, and if I see any big patches of pink coming right at me, get me the fuck out of there. I'm ready to go. No, thank you. This is not my cup of tea. What's my house gonna do? You know, nothing. You know, I don't have a basement. I can't do anything, and it's probably really shitty to be in the fucking hallway because it's not the best house in the world, but it's better than nothing. God, these birds are just strange birds. That's just a weird looking bird. I wish I could show you guys what this bird looked like. I don't know if I can or not. Hang on. Don't shut off, okay? I don't know if you can see him or not. He's just up there on the top of the fence, and it's like he's the fucking penguin bird. He has a big hump back, and he's really fat. But yeah, he gone. He knew I was recording him. He did not give me permission to record him. But I see that bird all the time out here. He's ugly. He's gonna be the penguin. Nah. Or it's not nah, it's ma. Off Batman. Tommy DeVito? Is it Tommy DeVito? Danny DeVito. Who the fuck's Tommy DeVito? It's a weird day already. I can see none of my other neighbors are awake. I mean, I'm just looking in the alley, but I bet it's just me. Their dogs are let out, so I know they're up and moving, but other than that, I guarantee you everybody else is sleeping. And that's just the thing of it. That's how lucky we get. I'm gonna start heading that way, so let's ride. Here we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho, off to work we go. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, Allie. Somebody needs to mow down the middle of you. Looks left, looks right. Actually, I did that the opposite. I looked right first and then looks left, and I said it completely wrong. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. Give me a break. I've already worked 2 days. That's enough. It looks like they mowed the yard over here in the old park. This is where they have the community picnic every year. We went last year. It was the first time I ever went, and I've lived here 6.5 years, and it was kind of nice. I don't think I've lived here 6.5 years. How long have I lived there? Almost 6 years. Why do I keep saying 6.5? So, and then next Thursday, a week from tomorrow, this square, because this is the square here in town, not the park, but the square, they are having the carnival. And I plan on coming up here. I'm hoping it's nicer weather then. On the forecast, it's looking like it's going to be nicer weather. 3 days. The carnival itself is open from 6 to 10. There'll be food vendors opening at 5. Where I come from, in Root House in Whitehall, the carnival is open in the morning. And it's crazy to me that the carnival here will not be open in the morning, but maybe it's just a certain carnival they got or something. Like I can remember spending all day down there, and they might have had a little buffer time where they had people leave and revamp things. But I'm almost sure that I went to the carnival in the morning when I was younger, and that's when I would prefer to go. But whatever, people like it at nighttime. It'll be cooler, won't be building up to be any heat or anything like that, so can't hate on it. That's usually the road that I go down whenever we go on our Casey's runs. There's a dead squirrel on the road. A lot of squirrels around here. Here in central Illinois. A lot of robins too that I just about smacked. We're gonna make a right turn because I want to go back by that house. I've determined that it is too much money and now is not the time, but I still want it to be the time. I want to dream that one day I can get a place like this. I mean, I like it. I think it looks nice. It's just we can't afford it right now. Yeah, I looked over. I didn't want to be the one who stared. I mean, I looked over real quick. All the other houses on that block are just ugly. And then the road seems to be shitty too. More reasons not to buy it. There's more reasons not to buy it. I don't think any houses in this town, like maybe a few, have basements. It is hard to find a house with a basement. If I like this turn coming right off where people are going 50 miles an hour, you gotta hurry it up. See, more reasons to not live there. We're coming up to Casey's. Yes, we are. Uh-oh. I thought I about ran over a dead bird. I avoid dead birds so their bones do not get in my tires, like anybody else. I bet the corn across the street from here where I work, it might be up to my chest. Definitely up to my waist, but it might be up to my chest. For sure. Here we are again to save the day. God, last night, right before we left, my technician, they're over here messing with these trucks. He's been using this air hose off, or this, I don't know, he's using this air hose off this truck. And I don't really like showing you guys too much what's going on, but he's been using that, and they hit a fucking lever on the bottom of it. Like, I don't know what lever they hit, but it was like a waterfall. Like, all the hydraulic fluid just poured out onto the ground. Oh, it was crazy. We had to go get floor dry, oil dry, or whatever you want to call it. And we're just under there just putting it, me and him. I'm like, oh my God. First I had to tell some people and said, hey, come look at this. But then I was like, oh shit, I better help him. So yeah, that was an interesting end of the day. That was within the last 10 minutes of the day that happened. Crazy. Can't make this stuff up. All right. We're getting down to crunch time here. I got 5 minutes before I need to clock in, so it's not always about you, Lucas, but most of the time it is. Thank you guys for stopping by. don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm looking for more subscribers. I only got 30. Let's build it up. You know what I mean? Share it to your friends. You're just looking at my life. You know, me telling you about things in my life, things that went on yesterday, things that went on 15 years ago. Just, it's me. It's Lucas Gillis. Here I am. See you guys.